MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A. Cole Irvin will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Chapman brings it in, and that's the first down. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Kenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Lance McCullers is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if he can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Josh Harrison is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Matt Olson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he lays off here. 1-0. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Marte on third, Harrison on second, Olson first with no outs. And another foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Strike 3 call. Whoa, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sean Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
High in the air out to center field. Mason is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Hayes threatened but leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Alvarez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. And now here is Alex Bregman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to Olson, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So here's Yuli Gurriel as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Jake Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping up as the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first down. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Matt Chapman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And the winner of our series here will have a date with the Twins to decide the American League pennant. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the lineup, stepping in, Tim Mason grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
There to take it is Marte for the first down.
Now batting, the catcher, Chris Mason.
Now at the plate is Chris Mason. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now to the plate, Tony Mason off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a throw over to first. Runners back. A little low. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retire. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Starling Marte stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Now it'll be Josh Harrison, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line and left. And the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that has to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
A base hit in his first trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still only 1 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mason is there, 2 gone. So now it's Mark Hanna. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Get in the air out to left. Myers able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay, and we are tied 2-2. Set for the start of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs pulled.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
In there, 2-1. Connect there, it's 2-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change your speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Bregman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Andres has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Strike 2.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. Elvis Andrews is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here it comes now to Andrews. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it. So the next to bat will be Matt Chapman. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. So 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out. Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Tim Mason, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at Harrison. Handed off.
Hey, I got to be honest, I thought that ball was getting right up the middle right there, but he was determined to get to that one, showing great range and the ability to complete the play.
Mason, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the AB now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Josh Harrison stands in. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for a home run, that was one of those meatball ones. a cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. Looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The A's strand 1 through 5. All even at 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Tony Mason. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Mason, the runner at 3rd with no outs. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Booyah! 2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
J.B. Wendelken takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. That will bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
1-0 pitch on the way. And it's 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Oh, and look out. They brush him back here. It's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Next to hit is Carlos Correa. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home. Now at the plate, here is Ramon Laureano. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Myers is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Number 20.
Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Sean Murphy is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
7th inning ready to roll. Here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now back, left fielder, Jake Myers.
Standing in now, Jake Myers. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse, and no one will track it down. Gurriel on at first, nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Up next, Tim Mason, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Next, it'll be Chris Mason. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next, here is Tony Mason, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scoreboard shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Jose Altuve will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Lifetime versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 offering. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 0-2. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 Houston. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. And that misses ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that time run to the plate.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Starling Marte. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're still down 5-3. Yasmero Petit been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Up next to the Astros, the 3rd baseman,
In now, Alex Bregman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Carlos Correa now. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, he has a 3 for 12 line. And now the first pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Alvarez, base runner at first with 1 out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. Harrison's got it. 1 there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
The second baseman. Go.
Devin Williams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38. Devin Williams.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
And he fouls this one off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Olsen.
Matt Olsen is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now that's popped up. Gurriel over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Luis Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And now a pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
All even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
We got full count.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in next, Jake Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Astros.
Now into the box, Tim Mason singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Striding in is Mark Hanna. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th-inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Ryan Presley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Mark Hanna is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, catcher,
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily. Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Bounce it to the left side, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Tony Kemp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tony Kemp.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Starling Marte is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that one yanked just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Last strike now for Oakland. Again, he sends it out of play.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase and start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 3 of the AL Division Series, the Houston Astros got 11 hits overall as they defeated the A's in Oakland, sweeping the series in a convincing fashion. They will now move on to play in the upcoming League Championship Series. For Game 3 of the ALDS, the Minnesota Twins launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Yankees, clinching the series and stamping their ticket to play in the ALCS. For Game 4 of the NL Division Series, the Braves put together 10 total hits as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. In Game 4 of the National League Division Series, the Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the NLCS, the Atlanta Braves pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo. Then hit